Job, career challenges, personal problems, relationship issue. When AI can't solve your problems, try a human approach. Ayyo, contact Loy Machedo. Espresso, early morning, always good. Not early morning, after you get up. Okay, we're going to have a conversation. Okay, you and I are going to have a conversation, and you can maybe play this at 1.5x speed. I'll speak from the heart. And I really would like to know your thoughts and comments down below. Okay? And I want you to tell me if you think I'm wrong. Okay? This is not a hate against any community. This is not me judging anyone. But I'll give you facts and you tell me if I'm wrong or if I'm right. And you tell me what is the solution also. Okay? Now, first let me show you the time so you understand why I'm making this video. It's 6:23. Okay? 6:23. I got up at around, I think, 5 and, making my espresso. As I'm making my espresso, what I tend to do is take my smartphone and I check this is my protocol right now, at least. I check for the emails, clients, obviously, because bread and butter. I check my clients, important clients, messages, okay, students, everything related to business. That's priority number one. Once that is over, as I'm sipping and drinking coffee, I go through all the notifications and messages. As you know, I get around 1,600 per day. Okay. So I choose which one to go through, and mostly there are, because I'm an Indian passport holder, my target market for business are Indians. My viewers of my YouTube channel, like you, mostly Indian passport holders or Indians. So people send me about India. It's, there's no genius this thing here. It's very simple. Even in my WhatsApp groups, the majority being Indians, they will talk about India. Okay. And we enjoy talking about, like this, motherland. Why we are not interested in Uganda or Namibia or Antarctica or some other, the people in Luxembourg. No, because we are interested in our family, our friends, our country, our nation, our people. And also because it affects us. If someone says Indian, we will, oh, Indian, you're talking about Indians. It's us. Okay. And even if tomorrow you get a foreign passport, you get a Canadian passport, American passport, whatever, your roots are Indians. And that is why they say, Indian origin. Why do they say Indian origin? Because some part about you was Indian. Okay. One sec. Okay. So we got that part. Now, here's the thing. When an Indian does something good, let's say that javelin, the guy who threw the javelin, Neeraj, or the boxer, Mary Kom, or, this is the most overused cliche, Satya Nadella and Sundar Pichai. We say Indian origin, Indian. We take a great deal of pride when we have an Indian origin, a child with an Indian name win a spelling bee contest or a maths Olympia. See, Indian. We take a lot of pride in that. And also CEOs of most tech companies, the Indians, whenever, even OnlyFans, that lady is an Indian. Okay. So you get what I'm saying. Yeah. And there's a lot of wisdom. There's a lot of we relate to it. We take a great deal of pride. I take a great deal of pride. Like I listen to Ajay Banga, I listen to Indira Nui, I listen to the words of wisdom. I feel as if it's like uh, a mother, father, someone talking to me. I can relate to it. If someone says steak and chips and all that, I can't. But when they say idli, vada, sambar, or they say parota, or they say naan with tandoori roti, it's my India. Okay? But now there is a problem. There is a serious problem. And the problem is, our nation, it's 1.4 billion. So many people are there. So many people are there. So when you have even 0.1% of 1.4 billion, that's a huge amount of people, man. Even 1%, let's say 1% of 1.4 billion, that's a staggering amount. Now imagine the number of people, because of the purchasing power, because of the dynamics that have changed, because now people have, visas, the rules have relaxed. You can migrate to other countries. Oh, Indians have a lot of money. Guys, come here, invest. We'll give you visa on arrival, or you can buy the passport, or you can buy the citizenship, or you can buy the residency. Indians have money. Indians are rich. Indians have a lot of money. Have no doubt about it. In Dubai, uh, I'm talking about in my 30s, Biar Shetty, right? You know, the Arabs used to always think Indians are poor. Once upon a time, I lived there for 40 years. They used to think Indians are poor until they started giving these freehold properties, like you can buy for 99 years. That time, when it just started, do you know who are the people who gave down payment cash? Cash. Indians. B.R. Shetty, the great, infamous, now he's quiet. He purchased bloody floors of the Burj Khalifa. Floors, the entire bloody floors. Do you know the person with the highest number of floors in Burj Khalifa is a Malayali, is an Indian Malayali. He has, I think, 27 floors, full floors. Just imagine that much money he has. He keeps a very low profile. The most expensive houses in Dubai are purchased by Indians. Reliance, Ambani. When Ambani's son, that guy, he has, I don't know, some health issues. I think he walks funny. When he walks, his entourage, he anyway has the world's most expensive cars, whatever. His entourage all has bloody Rolls Royce and all that. Even Yusuf Ali, who is an Indian passport holder, Yusuf Ali, Lulu, $4 billion. $4 billion. He started as a truck driver. He has local Arabs who open the door for him, who drive his car. Can you imagine that? When I see those videos, sometimes I'm like, oh my goodness, like, look at our Indians. Like, sheikhs from countries go to meet our Yusuf Ali. In fact, I want you to Google search Yusuf Ali, Obama. Yusuf Ali, world leaders. That guy, a truck driver who used to supply meat, okay, for supermarkets. He has so much money, so much power that Obama, that presidents of countries shake hands with him. Yes, he has paid money. Yes, we know that business of it. So there is that name Indian, no? Indian, the brand India. It goes everywhere in the world. Okay? And yes, lately, India has been with Natu Natu, that RRR, that movie. India has been noticed for its creativity. A.R. Rahman, Shah Rukh Khan. Shah Rukh Khan is an unbelievable global brand. Anyone and everyone knows Shah Rukh Khan. In fact, you can go check on YouTube. Rajnikant. Rajnikant is revered like a god in Japan. I was very surprised to see Japanese people, ever since Rajnikant's movies have come out, there is a fan club, a die-hard fan club, where they keep his movies. They learn his language, I don't know, Tamil or whatever. They worship him like a god. Amitabh Bachchan is like, man, if you don't know who's Amitabh, if you don't know who's Shah Rukh Khan, you're living under a rock. So, we have to give credit to being Indians with a great deal of pride. Ayurvedic, remedies, homeopathy, which I'm not a big fan of. Okay. Hinduism, the religion. I'm not talking of the Modi brand or the Hindutva brand of religion. No, I'm talking of Hinduism, the real pure Hinduism. Okay. Beautiful. The values that you get. You must be thinking, hey, Loy is buttering us. No, I'm giving you facts. Okay. Sadly, with all this beauty, when you talk of India, you talk of culture, you talk of tradition. There are these temples also. My WhatsApp group members have shared temples, which they can't explain scientifically how it was made. They're so perfect, man. They're carved out of a rock. You see those images, you're like, wow, how do they do it, man? How, like the pyramids of Egypt, like how did you carve this temple out of a rock? Look at the technology. Okay. So where once upon a time it was such an amazing pride, such an amazing heritage, and we were proud of our culture, our tradition, our heritage, our values, Indian upbringing. Today, I don't know what has happened. Seriously, I don't know what has happened. And I'm saying this from my heart. I don't know what has happened. I told you, I woke up and I finished one. This is my third actually, third espresso. Don't drink too many. I told you, I was going through the messages. I'm not, I'm sorry I can't show you the screenshot or this thing because people trust me. I think I got today, just Instagram alone, I got 26 people. They are the people who I trust. 26 of them from different parts of the world, Indians. They are based in Australia, Canada, France, Germany, USA, Dubai. 26 of them send me messages, not one message. They send me links to videos, images, and YouTube links, whatever. Each one they send me, like each person send me 4 to 5 of them. And all of them were about India. And I'll tell you what did they send me lately. I'll not show screenshots. They showed me about, Ganpati, that statue, the elephant god. I don't know, is it the festival time or something? They showed me that in London, in the river, which with swans, there is that video. They're taking that Indian statue of that god. Remember, it's made of clay, it's made of paint, it's made of raw materials, which is sand. They're taking it and putting it in the water, and they all are dancing and singing and praying. And everyone's staring at it because it's a public spectacle, because it was not done before. These Indians who are there in the UK, they are submerging it in the water. Now, you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. In India, they do this. They put the Ganesha statues. But the number of statues, the size of the statues, the materials made, clay and plaster, and they put it in the river. After they dump it in the river, they go home. They don't bother about it. But then these statues get washed ashore. And it's, half broken and destroyed and all that. And it pollutes the river. Tell me if I'm wrong. It pollutes the river. You're talking of plaster, toxic materials, clay. This is not natural. You are getting sand, mud, paint from outside and dumping it into the river. And just imagine if one statue puts a little bit, let's say you take a glass and put a little bit of cement or whatever, it becomes a little dirty. But if you keep dumping, then it becomes poison, right? So this photograph that they showed, of video that they showed of all these Ganesha statues being put in the water and the aftermath, it's an ecological nightmare. You're destroying the ecology. Okay? It's not helping the fish, it's not helping anybody. It's only helping the people who make those statues and the people who are selling them. Nobody's there to clean up. Huh? Nobody is there to clean up. Okay. So they did this in the UK. I saw another one in France where these guys with the, lungi or the Mundu South Indians, they were all without a shirt. Okay. Sure, it's pretty cold in France, but they all were without a shirt, all the guys. And I don't know, they were dragging some other statue or something like that. And there are French people who are from France. They're just looking and they're just wondering what's going on because it's new for them. It's not normal. Like you have seen, in France, you've seen these refugees that have come, Afghanis and all that, and now they're praying on the road. Afghanis, Shia, Sunni, whatever, they're praying on the road. For the French people, this is like what is this? Like you're praying on the road. You're blocking the traffic. You're blocking. Like imagine French people. Like if I talk to you about French, you'll say, "Je suis and that's like you watch the movie, animated movie Ratatouille. You think of French restaurants and French cafes, but now just imagine, 20, 30 people from Iran or Afghanistan or with a beard, they're praying to Allah and on the road. You'll feel it a little odd, right? So in the same way, the French people, they don't know how to react. Okay. Now, from France, we move to Canada. You've seen those videos of people celebrating with their religious gods, and it seems there is a 50-foot Hanuman statue in Canada. 50 foot, like massive. There are these Hindu god statues which are being erected by the Hindu community in Canada. Okay. And not only that, now on the roads, they are celebrating, with their drums. Our Indian festivals are very loud. They have their drums, they do the Garba dance, no, around one. It seems they did it in New York. They are doing it, and even tourists are doing, wherever they go, they are actually making a circle. I don't know whether it's Gujarati or whatever, and they dance around, and everyone is like, they're looking, and for them it's new. It's the first time. Okay. So now, when people see it for the first time, it's like, oh wow, what is this? Like, it's curiosity. But then when you do it again and again and again and again, and everyone's doing it for, you're not doing it for God. You're not doing it for spirituality. You're doing it for social media. Because remember, you're taking your cameras out. Come on, guys, you're rehearsed it. You're dressed up for it. In Ireland, where this was non-existent, now you have people doing all kinds of dances with their statues, religious statues, and people are looking. And I'll tell you what is the problem. I'll tell you what is the issue with all this. First, it's like, wow, it's something new. But very soon the freshness, no, it goes away. And then it starts becoming a nuisance. Just imagine, I've seen some of those videos or whatever, where I remember this, I think this British lady or Canadian lady, she's sleeping. It's around 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning. And she's like, guys, what the fuck is this here? What is this? And she shows her clock. She says, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I have work. I have to sleep. And then she pulls the curtain and she shows with the phone. It's a quiet neighborhood. And there you can see a couple of our Indian guys. Maybe it was a marriage or something. And they have the horse and they're doing the dhol and, they're doing the big noise. We even have people in USA. I saw this video. They bought a cow. They bought a cow in a house to take a photograph that this is their cow mata, that this is the blessings that they're taking from Hinduism. You remember the US family that did the puja with the fire, and the fire brigade was called because they thought the house was set on fire? Okay. Now, I've given you real life incidents that have happened around the world. Real life incidents. Initially, it's fun. It's like, wow. But now it is becoming a bit of a nuisance. And I'll give you exactly the reason why. In UK, in a Muslim neighborhood, you had um, the Bajrang Dal, with their orange flag. They had a parade. I don't know what was the parade. And they were pressing their horn and disturbing the quiet and peace of that Muslim neighborhood. It was predominantly Muslim. And a lot of Muslims in that part of London, I think it was London, they said, "Why are you doing this?" And the response was, "When you pray, you destroy our sleep. So we are praying now and disturbing your sleep." Now, I do not know how that helps peace. I don't know how that helps in unity. Yes, I'm no big fan of praying and disturbing a neighborhood's peace. I'm no big fan of that. But do these actions actually help? Now, I'll give you my own personal example. I'll give you my personal example so that you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. Okay? Or to make you understand. You know, I was in Dubai 40 years. Okay, I lived there 40 years. So there, the normal food is the Indian food, Indian restaurants. And yes, Dubai food, Islamic food, Arab food. But once a while, we would always eat something exotic. Exotic means different. French restaurant would open, Mediterranean. We would try maybe a Chinese restaurant, different Korean barbecue. So we used to try new things. And then there was Thai restaurant. The Thai restaurant, and remember, when it's unique, it's a premium. I remember just for a fish fry, it used to cost maybe 500 bucks, 500 dirhams. 500 dirhams to USD, to give you an idea. AD to USD. I'm talking of a fish fry. 500 bucks is 136 US dollars. Okay, keep this in mind. So that was the whole experience I had about Thailand. However, once when my friend decided to come to Thailand and he took me along with him, that was the first time I ever came to Thailand. And wow, what a cultural shock. I was blown away. The temples, the monks, and obviously the nightlife, walking street. I seen all these petite girls. I seen the nightlife. I seen go-go bars. I was like, wow, wow. I never saw all this. It was a shock for me. Why do you think so many Indians, when they come, they're like, oh, this is heaven. Okay. So everything was new for me. When I came to Thailand, it was new. In fact, when I came to, uh, Samui, this place where I'm staying now, and I saw the nature and I saw the quiet life and it was like, wow. Seriously, it was wow. You know what is the biggest wow for me? The biggest wow was the food. There is pad thai, there is somtam, the papaya salad, there is green curry, there is red curry, there is masaman, which is another form of curry. There is fried fish, fried pork, fried chicken, rice with meat, and rice with egg, and all the different kinds of Thai food. Amazing. And I'll tell you, the first time when I came here, first time, I was determined. I had to eat their food. I had to eat every day something new. It was like a paradise. It was like a child going to Disneyland for the first time. New experience. I never had it. Okay. And I made sure that I put photographs and videos of every single dish that I was having, every single. And my phone was with me. Hey, look what I'm doing. I was a typical tourist. I love the food, man. I was like, man, I can eat this the whole day. And I did eat the whole day. But that was 9 years ago. Okay. Today, after 9 years. I'm married to a Thai woman. I have a baby who is born and raised as Thai. My relatives, my wife's relatives, are all Thai. My friends are Thai. Friends in the sense, people I know. Okay. Let me tell you today, I cannot stand Thai food. Now, this is not me hating on Thai or bad mouthing Thai, but I just cannot, I just don't want. I really, even if I get free, I don't want. You remember I told you, no, it was that one fish was $500. Okay, sorry, 500 dirhams, $136. Here, that same fish, okay, the actual price for it to cook it costs less than $1. Same dish. But the only reason we paid a premium is because it was not available. The mangoes, which were like $50 or whatever, one mango, here you can get mangoes for even for free. I just cannot. I don't want Thai food. I just don't want. I'm fed up. Really, I'm fed up. I've tried scorpions. I've tried fried worms. I've tried fried crickets. In every exotic stuff of Thai. You know what do I eat today? I can eat anything Thai food. There is even a buffet where you can eat prawns, lobsters, oysters, crabs, unlimited buffet for, I'll tell you, I think it's 25, I think it's 30 dirhams. It's around $8. $8. Unlimited, huh? Unlimited. You can eat 10 people's capacity of lobsters. I don't want even to go there. What do I eat today? I'll eat boiled rice. It's called kanji. And I'll have a little bit of spicy fish. Or I'll have homemade spicy beef. Something, little bit. That's it. And yes, I have a salad every day. Now, why? Because I'm tired. I'm just tired of this. I've been eating every day. It has lost its freshness. Now, just imagine if I got fed up of this, what is good? What our Indians are doing? Initially, it'll be wow, new culture, wow. But people soon get fed up of it. Yeah. And people are already getting fed up of it. I am fed up of it. Because when I open my messenger and I open anything, Indian misbehaved this way. Indian did this way. They are roaming naked, like half naked on the streets with their statues. They are making a big noise. People have started to get fed up. We saw even that news of this female who stole from Target and she was saying, please, sir, please. And now we have the second female. You know, we represent India. We are identified as Indians. We carry that passport. We carry that, hey, he's Indian, right? And when you do something bad, bad news travels faster than good news. Bad news remains in people's minds and hearts. We've already seen the things that people talk about us. Oh, their hygiene, their grooming, their smell, their bargaining. Oh, last price, last price. Oh, free. In Canada, how many of our Indians who are not poor, who work in IT companies, good salaries, they had posted videos. Don't spend money on food. Go to food banks where poor people are there. They'll give you free food, yogurt, bread, onions. No, sorry, tomatoes, salad. It's meant for the poor and homeless of Canada, and you're taking free food. And you're not only taking the free food, you are posting a video and bragging about it. And you're encouraging others to do these activities which is not appreciated. It's not illegal, but it's wrong. You have money, but you want food for free. Have you seen those videos where there was a world conference for investors, and during the buffet, people were pushing and fighting and grabbing plates like you've never seen food in your life? A conference for asking people to invest millions. and you're acting like you didn't see food. There was a mango festival where people grab the mangoes. I don't know, is mangoes so expensive that you have to grab it? They grabbed, like, there was a yoga festival, and they grabbed the mats and they took like 20, 30. And what are we guys doing here? Why are we guys doing this? And then we have these really where men are misbehaving with women. And we have seen so many videos of them. We have seen so many news articles. A guy, and we also have now, these UK predator catchers. They they pretend that they are an underage girl or underage boy, and we get these Indian students or Indian working class professionals. Yeah, I know there are people from Pakistan, Afghanistan. Like I told you, we are Indians, and I'm interested in India because if an Afghanistani or Pakistani does a bad name, it doesn't impact us. But when an Indian does, it impacts us. A 12-year-old, oh, they catch them on video. Oh, you came here to meet a 12-year-old. Sir, please, sir, I'm sorry, sir. Oh, you came to meet a 9-year-old. Sir, please, I didn't mean that way. I didn't send, I'm sorry, I sent my naked pictures. Do you know what it does to our reputation? It's, you think you can get away with it, you can't. And once, like a white sheet and a black dot, once that dot is there, people notice that only. Now, what they're doing is, yeah, you take a great deal of pride in your tradition and religion, but now it's becoming a bit too loud. It's becoming a bit too common. When it's new, first time, it's fun. It's like a prank video. You do it once, ha ha, it's funny. But if you do it again and again and again, very soon it'll stop being funny. Yeah, you did a magic show once. Wow. But you do it again, it loses freshness. A beautiful girl comes there once and she flaunts herself. First time, wow. Second, third, fourth, you're like, oh, please, bugger off. Now, even with these festivals, you keep making this noise over and over again. These uh, parades, this loud, wedding, big noise with the dhol and the dance, and you block traffic. People will get angry. People will compartmentalize you. These guys, they will not want you around. And that is now given rise to hate crimes. It's because they're just angry. It's like you're disturbing their peace, you're disturbing. And on top of that, when you take their jobs and they feel unemployed, they want to take out their anger somewhere, right? Oh, I don't have a job now. It is because of who? They'll say, oh, these migrants who are come here, they are taking for lesser salary. They'll not think that you're competitively better or you're hardworking or you work extra hours for free. They'll not look at all that. They will just say, this is my country. I lived here without you. My generation lived. And now you're come here to take my job. And now I don't have a job. He might be lazy. He might not be competitive at all. He might be useless. But you get what I'm saying? When they come together, they need a common enemy. They need a reason to be angry. You can watch that movie, American History X. You just need someone to brainwash them and tell them, see, these people, they took your jobs. So now they have a target. All I want to tell you through this video is, if you're an Indian and you're living abroad, or you're studying abroad, or you're migrated, you are the brand ambassador of India. You're the brand ambassador of the Indian culture, the Indian tradition, the Indian religion, the Indian identity. And I'm not saying you're doing something evil. Most of you, you're good-hearted people. You have good intentions. But when you start introducing your culture and you do it with not only pride, which is fine, but you do it loud, you do it for everyone to see, and you assume that everyone will love you for it. Hey, look, this is my culture. See, I'm without a shirt and just wearing a sarong, or sorry, a lungi, and we have our statues and we're doing this bale and whatever the dance, and we are dancing on the roads. And initially it'll be, oh wow, that must be something new. But after it'll be like, come on, man, I just want to get to work. Stop it. You're blocking my traffic. You know, you're ruining my sleep. And then on top of that, if these guys are loaded with money and they're scooping up properties and they're buying up stuff, and that jealousy, that anger, that they'll be like, I lived in this country so many years, I'm suffering, and you guys are having a good time. And if they find out that the government is giving them special subsidies, I don't mind if our Indians compete and win on merit. I don't mind if our Indians scoop up all the properties and become rich and successful. But what I do mind is when you start disturbing the peace and quiet of the neighborhood, when you start going to a new country as a guest, but you want to take over. I do have a problem when everyone's quiet with their own religion. And suddenly you see, okay, let me also show my religion, my religious flag, and do it loudly. And then when you have these practices of polluting the nature, be it with flowers, be it with the leaves, be it with statues, and oh, the government allows this. The government may allow. People don't expect people to like it. And then when people get angry, groups get angry and attack you, then don't cry about it. Because remember, you bought it on yourself. You bought all that attention on you. Look at me, look at me, look at our culture, look at us. And then when you get targeted by people, huh? Like me, I keep a low profile here. Only people, because 9 years, only people in this area know me. Even though I'm a YouTuber, nobody knows. I don't want anyone to know. It's dangerous when you attract attention to yourself. That's all I want to say. I don't know whether you'll take it in the right way or the wrong way, but I'll tell you this. As you do it more and more, the hate, the anger, the frustration, it'll build up, and then they'll target you. And once you're in their crosshairs, and once the image or the impression is spoiled, once that feeling is gone, there is nothing in the world you can do to turn back the tide, because they will only remember the bad. That is why, to this date, we have in Thailand, our Indians, when they come, bargaining, free, grooming, bad grooming practices, being stingy, bargaining with the sex workers, even with the poor people. How much last like you have an iPhone, you have this, you're asking about onions and a sandwich and with a poor vendor, and then eating loudly, making a mess, stealing from the buffet. I'm giving all one-off incidents, but you see, people remember it. They talk about it. They share about it in social media. And the worst part is when they say Indian tourist, Indian, like even urinating on the beach and all. We have seen this. Google search, don't take my word. And now you have these, in public places doing the Garba dance or these Hindu god statues you're putting in the river and polluting it, man. It's not natural. And then you have these big long processions with loud noise, which was not done before. What are you doing? Anyway, I just thought I'd share this with you. It's just getting out of hand. And remember, 1.4 billion people. You'll get an Indian anywhere and everywhere you go. And now that they've started to migrate and go to different countries, and instead of being quiet and doing your own thing quietly, and you start making a big noise, you'll get a lot of attention, and most of it will not be good. Anyway, that's all I want to say. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You tell me if I'm right or wrong. I'd love to hear from you. You guys take care. This is me signing off.